Hey guys, it's Austin here, and today we're going to review Royal Rumble, WWF Royal Rumble that is, for the Super Nintendo. Um, this is actually one of the first wrestling games I ever played. I actually still play this. I still have a bit of fun with it today. It's not as good as I remember, but I mean it's just as fun. I mean it's got about seven characters or wrestlers to choose from. It's got Bret Hart, Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect, which is Kurt Hennig, The Undertaker, Ted DiBiase, Lex Luger, and Yokozuna, and I can't remember his name. I think it's Tatanka, the undefeated Native American gimmick. That I love that gimmick. Bring that back. But no, this game is a lot of fun. This game is actually kind of cheap. It's actually really fun. It's actually one of the only LJN games that I like. Yeah, LJN produced this. This game actually gets a really good review from a lot of people like me. I'll tell you my rating for this game in a few minutes. But the game is pretty much just you've got really only 3 or 4 modes to choose from. There's the normal mode, which is just a 1v1, or there's the Royal Rumble mode, there's a 2-on-2, and then there's the Brawl, which is just a regular match, but you get to go outside and use a chair. For the controls, they're not bad. Really, they're not. You use X, I think it's the pin. Just the buttons are weird, man. They just need to be fixed, but there's nothing you can do for it at the time. I think X is to pin, or no, it would be Y. Y is to pin. I'm very used to like A being on the bottom, B being on the right, X being on the left, and Y being on the top. But I know for Nintendo, it's very much different, where X and Y switch spots and A and B switch spots, and I hate that about the controls, but it's whatever. But I do believe that you use Y to pin. I know that you use the bumpers to lock up. Speaking of locking up, you're gonna have a meter that you gotta fill up. It's like a spam thing. If you get it filled up all the way, then you win the lockup. And when you're in that lockup, at times, to do finishers, you have to use the right bumper. For Randy Savage's flying elbow, you just need to go up to the top turnbuckle and press right bumper. It's that easy. The Royal Rumble mode is kind of a pain. Like, really, it's not that it's hard. It's just that it's a pain. Just like you keep getting tossed out. It's very complicated. You gotta try your hardest in order to stay in as one person. Because there's only like a small selection of wrestlers, they just have to recycle those wrestlers for the Royal Rumble thing. I know many people don't like that, but it's a game from the mid-90s. What do you expect? And the same with WWF Raw for the Super Nintendo or Genesis. It's the same game, just different characters. It's got Diesel, 1-2-3 Kid. It's got, it's just a different color palette and wrestlers, basically, and the arena is different. That's really all that there is different to it. But nonetheless, I gotta give this game probably like a 3.5 out of 5, like a 3.5 out of 5. It's not bad for the time, but it's aged okay, not like perhaps in the best way possible. But I can still hook this game in and enjoy it for a little while. I mean, the matches don't last that long. There's a health meter, which if it goes down all the way, you get knocked out, which is fine with me. As long as the game gets over with and I can just go on to the next one, because I have a very short attention span with games, so I can't stay playing one game for, let's say, 3 hours like I did on one of my Twitch streams for TNA Impact. I streamed for maybe an hour and a half just playing TNA Impact on the PS2. I will review that too, probably in a later video. Nonetheless, no, this game's actually it's a really good game. If you have a Super Nintendo and you're looking for a wrestling game, pick this up, or WWF Raw. It really doesn't matter. They're the same game, just different wrestlers, and the arena is different. Really, all the differences in that. But what are you gonna do? Anyways, I do appreciate you guys watching. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that stuff. It really doesn't matter. Just, enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.